High blood pressure is when the force of blood in the arteries of your body remains elevated and causes the heart to work too hard. The medical term for high blood pressure is hypertension. It's often called the silent killer because you can have high blood pressure for many years and still feel good. By the time you start feeling symptoms like severe headache and shortness of breath, it's often too late and is a medical emergency. Major organs like your heart, kidneys, and brain may already be damaged, and you are at great risk for heart disease, stroke, heart attack, and even death. That's why early detection and prevention are so important. If you are healthy,
in someone with diabetes, sugar is unable to enter the cells and starts to build up in the person's blood. Over time, this extra sugar can cause problems in several places throughout the body. For example, high levels of sugar in the blood, as well as high blood pressure, can make the small blood vessels in your eyes begin to swell and bleed. When the bleeding goes into the back part of the eye, called the retina, it can cause vision problems and may even lead to blindness in some cases. Having high levels of sugar in the blood can also damage the blood vessels that bring oxygen and nutrients to the kidneys and harm the kidney cells. This makes your kidneys have to work harder. When this happens, the waste products that the kidneys usually filter out start to build up in the blood. Sometimes the kidneys will even stop working if the sugar level has been too high for a long time. This is called kidney failure. Over time, high blood sugar can harm the small blood vessels that supply your nerves with blood, oxygen, and nutrients. As a result, less blood reaches the nerves, and they start becoming damaged as well. This is known as neuropathy. Some problems in the nerves can make your feet feel like they are burning or tingling, or even numb. You might notice pain in your arms, legs, or hands as well. In addition to these types of problems, many people with diabetes have both high blood pressure and high cholesterol levels. This puts them at an increased risk for heart disease. Heart disease occurs when blood vessels in the heart become blocked by a buildup of fat and cholesterol called plaque. Eventually, a blocked blood vessel can lead to a heart attack. These problems take time to appear, so diabetes can be damaging your body without you even being aware of it.
For most people, their internal cholesterol gauge works well enough to keep their cholesterol at a good level. However, if your levels of cholesterol are too high, LDLs will leave extra cholesterol in the blood. If the HDLs cannot pick up all of this cholesterol, it will begin to build up on your artery walls, along with other fats and debris. This buildup is called plaque. Over time, plaque can narrow the blood vessels, and sometimes this buildup may even block your blood vessels completely. Plaque buildup on your blood vessel walls is called atherosclerosis. A narrowed or blocked blood vessel can prevent blood from getting to where it needs to go. If the blocked vessel is in your brain, it can cause a stroke. Blockages can also happen in the blood vessels called the coronary arteries that carry blood to the heart muscle. This blockage process is called coronary heart disease, and the end result can be a heart attack.
Heart disease in women is extremely common. It kills more women than it does men in the United States, and when compared to breast cancer, heart disease leads to 1 in 3 deaths in women, where breast cancer causes 1 in 31 deaths per year. Heart disease in women can take many forms. The most common form of heart disease, as in men as well, is coronary artery disease or blockages in the heart arteries. However, other forms of heart disease can include valvular heart disease, meaning a valve is too narrow or too leaky, electrical system heart disease, as well as disease of the heart muscle itself, not caused by one of these other causes. Heart disease risk factors in women include the commonly known risk factors like diabetes, smoking, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, as well as a family history of coronary artery disease in a first-degree relative at a young age. Beyond that, increased stress, low activity level, as well as being overweight are other things that can lead to increased risk for heart-related problems. Heart disease can manifest as chest pain, tightness or heaviness, shortness of breath, inability to do everything that you once were able to do, minus age-related changes, of course, lightheadedness, dizziness, passing out, palpitations, racing heart, any symptoms that are completely new and different for you that don't have another good explanation need to be paid attention to.
UTIs aren't necessarily caused by sexual intercourse, but the things that you can do are empty your bladder before and after intercourse. And if that seems to be an issue for you, we can prescribe a low-dose antibiotic that you can take either before or after sexual activity just to flush the bacteria out of the system.
When summer brings green,